Good afternoon, it's Brian with Dolo with the Get Together. I got a fun box opening today. We've got Throne of the Eldraine, and we have some special collector's boosters we're going to open after as well. Hopefully you've seen the bundle opening we did where we got the awesome foil Oko. Hopefully that luck carries over and we get some good pulls today. I actually had to order the booster packs online because my local game store did not have any. They were sold completely out. I went on a Friday Night Magic and they had to use their last few for the draft. Get our packs moved over. Those up for later. Let's get right to cracking. I went over a lot of the commons in the bundle opening. So we're just gonna skip right to Rankle Master of Pranks. We're gonna go right to uncommons and rares, and apparently mythics. Our very first one is a Rankle Master of Pranks. I think he's doing pretty well as far as price goes. Definitely happy to get that, especially off the bat. Got a gingerbread cabin. I actually like the common lands they've been putting out. I think those are pretty cool. You got a Lockmere Serpent. We've done so far our first round in the league draft. I'm going black-green at the moment, knight/food. I might go full knights or full food. We'll see. If I'm already black-green, I might as well. I am running a Lucky Clover. I think that's a very cool card to be in this set in general. Well, we get a Castle Lochthwain. We get our foil rare already, Return of the Wild Speaker. I don't know if that's a good one or not. I don't think I've seen this guy yet. Good card draw. That's a pretty nice rare. Which is Cottage. The Yara First of the Lochthwain. I think that would go pretty well, especially with the guy who makes you, or the guy that creates all the rat tokens. That'd be a pretty cool combo. You can make a rat and sack it for a new card every turn. Well, we get an animating fairy, alternate art fairy tale, or alternate border rather. I don't know if it's an alternate art. That's pretty cool. An Adventurous Gargoyle. We get a So Tiny. Just put foils over here. See how many foils we get and how many mythics we get. Hypnotic Sprite. Also counts as a counter spell, which is pretty cool. I'm actually a pretty big fan of the way they did the adventure cards in these. Charming Prince, very good rare. Originally, I thought you had to cast the adventure regardless before you could cast the creature, but after learning that wasn't the case, I thought a lot better of the mechanic. We got Worthy Knight. Like token. Oh, and we get the Questing Beasts. It's another good mythic in the set. And we get a Slaying Fire foil. I do like the Adamant if you're playing a monocolor deck, but especially after playing so many Ravnican sets recently, it's difficult to get into the mindset of a monocolor deck again for me. I did do my Goblins on Arena. I posted a video on for Goblin Tribal, but that just kind of comes natural. It's tribal. It's supposed to work together. Oh, we get the Lovestruck Beast. I like this card a lot. And it's got the alternate fairy tale art or border. That's really cool. Put those in a separate pile too. We have Foil Forest. There's so many possible potential piles we could be putting things in. Well, we just do alternate art, rares, foils, mythics. We'll leave the Lovestruck Beast separate. We got the, why not? It'd be fun to count up and see how much of these cool cards we get. I think there's going to be a very big collectible item later on as the alternate arts. That's why they sold out of these booster boxes when I went to go get some. I'm sorry, I like that card a lot. It's pretty cool. Oh, and we get the Once Upon a Time. I think this was going up for like $10 or $11. That's another good rare. And lots of cards were in that $10 or more, $8 or more range that I was seeing. There were a lot of cards that were, and the set just came out, so the market still has to reflect the value of the cards. I can see, especially in the adventure cards, a lot of value going up. Oh, there's that Hydra. Oh, we get the regular Lovestruck Beast. The card is an overperformer in the draft deck I built. You'll be able to see me play against Nick once those videos go up. So Farron, pretty cool. Opportunistic Dragon. I think we got one of him in our bundle opening as well. It's a Blackbridge Troll. Now, I don't see him really being a huge bomb outside of draft, outside of limited. Maybe you get an 8/8 with trample and haste. It was much like that Regisaur, I think it was, the black Regisaur. I don't know if it's going to be as good as that one was or not. I don't think that one saw a ton of play. It was in some decks. I don't think it was the main win con. Castle Embreth. One of the new rare lands. Seven Dwarves. So many people are looking at making decks around. I think blue-red with some copy creatures might work. Mr. Conrad. We get the Giant Killer. And we get a foil Redcap Raiders. My pre-release, I actually got was it the Murderous Rider? The black adventure card where you can destroy target creature, and then he's I think lifelink creature. That was my promo. I was pretty happy with that. Another Gadwick the Wizened. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good blue spell, especially for if you do end up running a mono blue deck. You get the Lonesome Unicorn foil alternate border. That is really nice looking. That's very cool. I guess we'll put that with our foils. We have a foil rare over there anyway, so it's so hard to determine where to put these cards. I don't know how organized I can be doing this. Oh, there goes our Shine Chaser. There we go, 2 for 1. There's a Sundering Stroke. Yeah, on the Adventure card. I'm putting the foils with the Mythics. No wonder it didn't look like we had. Like I said, not easy for me to keep track. You start putting things places. Escape to the Wilds. We get the Epic Downfall foil sorcery. Oh, that's a cool card. Oh, Everclave. think that was still around $4 or $5 last time I saw it. Flash it in. Quick creature gets +1/+1 and double strike. If you're lucky enough to get a hold of one of the Night Brawl decks, that'd be pretty cool. And we get the foil baked into a pie. It's my second foil of that, and I'm pretty happy. I think it's a hilarious card. Doing pretty good with foils so far. I know we're guaranteed a foil alternate art and the foil rare. We've got quite a few others so far. It's pretty good. As long as it doesn't take up another 1 or 2 mythic spots. And yeah, the tournament grounds, I don't think that card's too highly sought after. It's only an uncommon anyway. We have the Linden Steadfast Queen. Again, pushing for the monocolor decks. The dual color archetypes, they do have some pretty decent power in them, though. Three bear tokens. Another tournament. Oh, there's a Lock Dragon. I don't think I've seen one of him yet. We get the Wishclaw Talisman. You do get 2 cards out of it, but I don't like giving it to an opponent. And we have another foil rare. We have a Piper of the Swarm. That is our second rare. Did I miss... What was Wild Speaker? Yeah, Wild Speaker's rare. So we did get 2 foil rares. I actually like Piper of the Swarm a lot. I think that works real well with that Mad Ratter card. You just build an army of rats. That's 2 foil rares. Foils in this set, or in this box so far, I'm doing pretty well. Another Lucky Clover. Relic Banner's not bad. Lorna. Bone Crusher Giant with the replacement shock, but damage can't be prevented. I don't know if that's worth the additional colorless mana. Because a lot of times you get the shock in early on enough where no one can even do anything about it anyway. Although I suppose late game it doesn't hurt to guarantee the 2 damage if you really need it. Another Enchanted Carriage. Fireborn. Oh, we get another alternate art, or alternate border. Which actually is pretty good, and we work well on it. A lot of people are speculating on a giant deck. I'd like to make one for fun. That sounds like it'd be a pretty cool deck. So that's 2 rare. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's not rare. We only have 1 rare. That's 3 alternate arts we have, though. And our rare is the Stormfist Crusader. I don't know why I thought Beanstalk Giant was a rare in that pack. Spinning Wheels on a very few mana fixing. It's very decent. Now we got Fires of Invention. A pretty cool card. Alright, down to the last third of the box. It's not looking bad so far. We've got 2 foil rares, 9 foils altogether, 3 mythics, 3 alternate arts. If there's one in common, I probably passed it. Leave me a comment and let me know if I did. And the first one, I like that. That's pretty funny. Another Sir Farron. No, we get the Happily Ever After. Yep, there's the camera. We got an Oathsworn Knight. He's pretty cool for a 3-drop 4/4, but he does lose power pretty quick. Unless you can get something like a weapon rack and start putting additional counters on him. I know he got a foil again. Yeah, well, tall as a beanstalk. That's 10 foils. Bell the Brawl. We get an Ironcrag Feat. It should be really good if you're running anything with an X spell or an X cost. With the Hushbringer. Which could make for a good deck. I just don't know how I feel about no creatures entering the battlefield, no ETBs or on death triggers at all. I don't think I'd have a lot of fun with that deck. You never know. Doom Foretold. Oh, there you go, camera. No way. This is our 3rd foil rare. Is that something they're doing now, or did we just get really lucky? That's 11 foils, 3 foil rares, and 1 foil alternate art so far. That is a ridiculous amount of foils. I still have close to half of a third left. Commonly known as a 6th, but I'm not in math class currently, so I don't want to do all that. Brazen Borrower, 4th Mythic. We get another foil, a Righteousness. Oh, right to the floor. Iron Craig Pyromancer. Another foil. Iron Brig Carver. Running out of room for foils. This is a little ridiculous. Now we can still see all of them. It's 12 foils, one of which is an alternate border, 3 foil rares. Maybe our first Sarkara. Stonecoil Serpent. I felt another foil. Our Epic Downfall. I have another alternate border with the Oaking Ranger. I think that was the one we got in our bundle also. Oh, Wildborn Preserver. That was another pretty highly speculated card people were liking. Foulmare Knight, alternate art. I think he's pretty cool. He's a nice zombie knight. Made a little bit of a card draw out of him. And get the Wicked Wolf. Another one of those food deck cards. After this draft, I might as well just put a food deck together. I'm starting to get more used to the mechanic. I'm starting to like it a little bit more. Oh, well, we've got another mythic. The Rome Cloak Giant. Destroy all non-giant creatures. That's the one everyone says. Might be a good giant deck. There's a lot in here about giants. I think the only fairy tale I can really think of was Jack and the Beanstalk was giant related. Obviously, I had a giant at the top of the Beanstalk, but I don't know if there were any other fairy tales I can think of that had giants in them. And for our last pack, we get Mirror Maid. Oh. Leave you, put you there. That was a pretty good booster box in my opinion. I don't know the value of the cards themselves. There are a couple I recognize as being $8 or $9 or so or more. We did get 12, I think it was. 12 or 13 foils, 5 mythics, 5 alternative art cards, one of whom Those are rare. And now we move to our two collector boosters. That's a good way to open these without bending the hell out of everything. There we go. These are the only ones of these I'm ever going to open. Enjoy the... I'm going to check the first card out. There were some people saying the first cards in these seemed as though they had... Well, maybe not on these ones. Some damage on them. Unless that's the back. Yep. I don't think I see any damage. Looks okay to me. We have a Brimstone Trebuchet. Garbage Carver. An outflank in the common spot. We've got a foil giant skewer. A Merchant of the Veil. Corridor Monitor. Oh, Golden Egg, that's pretty cool. And all these are foil. Nothing special, no alternate arts in that. Fairy Vandal. Resolute Rider. Another Lovestruck Beast. It is not foil. It's just the alternate art. That's still very cool. Same art as the one we got in the booster box. Garenbrig Carver. And a Rimrock Knight. Ooh, we got a command tower. I love the alternate art on that from what they have in the other ones. We get the Fires of Invention. Full art or alternate art. Rare enchantment. We have a foil full art Ayara, First of the Lochthwain. That is very cool. I think we did alright on this pack. And a foil rat and food token. I'm just going to go ahead and pop that bad boy right in his sleeve. I'm very happy with that. And on for pack number 2. I think the last slot is only guaranteed to be a foil. I think getting a full art foil in that slot is a good thing. So you have the Ginger Brute. How do we make it so you can see him? Ogre Errant. Battered Cow, or Bartered Cow. We have the alternate art, Rosenthorn Acolyte. Nice little ramp card, that's very cool. Steelgaze Griffin. Another Brimstone Trebuchet. An Enchanted Carriage. Zerkara the Bold. Oakham Ranger. We have a Beanstalk Giant. An Order of Midnight. So no rares in that slot. A Rimrock Knight. And we get Sir Gwyn, the Human Knight Brawl Commander. It was really cool. I was actually hoping I would get one of him. I liked him and the Spirit Token. I don't remember the name of the card. We get a Dance of the Manse. And a full art foil Dance of the Manse. You get the human and food token. I'm gonna get a couple of these lying around just in case. That'll probably end up finding its way into my commander deck. Yeah, so far I think that all turned out pretty well. We got the Sir Gwyn, Dance of the Manse full art, Fires of Invention full, we had something down here. That'd be another Love-Struck Beast. He doesn't want to get picked up. But altogether, I think some very good openings. Again, this was Brian with Dole with a Get Together. Be sure to leave us a like and a comment, and if you could please subscribe, it'll help the channel out a lot.